No, not her on her tiptoes. Just take her out of this hellish place already. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with a new series. We are actually going to venture into the world of anime this time around. I'm very excited for this. It's brand new. A lot of people have been talking about it. I watched the trailer. It looked interesting. So here we are. This is going to be reactions for the new series called Spy Family. I see the X in the middle and I thought Hunter x Hunter. I'm sorry. So the first thing I like to do with a brand new show, for those of you who have not watched anything else of mine, I like to go and read the plot or synopsis. I did not read the manga that's associated with this, so I have no knowledge. I'm going in blind. So hopefully I'll be able to pick up a lot by just watching the show, but I like to just kind of read the plot so I get an idea of what's going on. Just kind of helps me to formulate like what I'm supposed to be watching here. So, according to the plot, and this is on Wikipedia, of course, it says, in order to maintain a state of peace between rival nations of Westalis and Ostania, a Westalis agent codenamed Twilight is tasked with spying on Donovan Desmond, the leader of an extremist political party within Ostanis. However, due to Desmond being notoriously reclusive, the only way Twilight can get close to him is to enroll a child in the same private school as Desmond's son and pose as their father. To accomplish this, he creates the alias of Lloyd Forger, marries Forger, I don't know why I went French with that, marries a woman named Yor Breyer and adopts a young orphan girl named Anya to create the image of a happy family. However, Yor is in fact a professional assassin, with neither her nor Lloyd being aware of each other's true identities. Very Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Both of them are also unaware that Anya can read minds and knows their true professions. Despite all these unknown factors, Lloyd must learn to play the role of the perfect father and husband in order to carry out his mission. So that sounds really fun to me. Like I said, a little bit of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, for those of you who are aware of that movie. The element of having a mind reader in the middle who can kind of like give us that bridged context that obviously the two main characters are not going to understand, but she's going to be processing. So it makes me think there's going to be a little bit of comedy, a little bit of hijinks, of course, while they navigate this extraordinarily strange situation. So I'm about ready to jump into the very first episode, which is called Operation Strix. But before I do, again, it's your first time to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. If you really like things here, it would mean so much to me if you hit that like button. It just helps people to see this video and get the word out that I'm here and I'm doing this thing, and it means so much to me. And also, if it's in your heart to do, leave some comments below. And if you really like it here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when I do more reactions to this show, along with many others in the same path. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. Hopefully you enjoy these anime reactions and you hit that like button as well. Leave some comments below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join that fam. The one thing I will say about comments though, if there are people out there who are familiar with the original source material and have a lot of spoilers, I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell me too much. I'm okay with a little bit of a little nugget here or a nugget there, but for the most part, I want to just kind of watch this as it unfolds and kind of have it come naturally. So please, please, please be respectful of that and just, keep it cute in the comments because I know you can and you do. All right, that out of the way, let's get into episode 1 right about now. What? Oh, we just starting off with the violence. Oh, wow, these guys are right next to each other, huh? His hair, though, you think? All right, we're using film cameras here. Who the hell was that? Okay, Twilight! That's a hell of a mask. 100 faces, now that's impressive. Robert suddenly has... Damn! Damn! He just called her stupid! Twilight is savage, y'all? Makes sense. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna like this guy. I can see now how it's gonna be quite challenging putting him in a family dynamic. Homie said, I'm breaking up with you because you stupid. With a straight face. Wow, that dude does not look okay. Right? That's not a tiny thing to do. Oh, okay. Can you believe this? Exactly. he's like, do y'all understand how the whole childing thing works? The fact that they brought that up twice, it makes me wonder if throughout this series we're going to find out more about his actual identity. I feel like it's going to come through with this fake family dynamic. Don't know yet. I mean, I guess he could have explained it he was adopting. Maybe he should adopt all the children since this dude's drunk? Can you?
Anya.
Oh, she's cute! Anyway, the pleasure will be all hers to get away from you, sir. No, not her on her tiptoes. Just take her out of this hellish place already. You little cheat, but do what you gotta do, sis. You can just read the minds of everybody else. Yeah, just happens to be. Test subject. Okay. Interesting. I feel like this facility is going to pop up again later too. I was about to say kids are a little extra, you know? They be volunteering all kinds of info they don't need to. Yeah, no, you're not going to be able to go anywhere without this kid. This creature? Wow. This is actually very interesting because even though she's literally hearing a dialogue in his head, she's not old enough to really process it all, so she's still not interpreting it correctly. But I do like that we're getting the running commentary of his thoughts through her as well. No, I love Anya. She's a little firecracker there, a little manipulator. We love it. Huh? Kids are like that. Dang, he's gonna read every book on parenting ever written. You're gonna find a lot of conflicting theories, my friend. I feel like that's not gonna happen. This isn't like dating a empty-headed socialite. This is a child. They tend to sneak into your heart. He said what he said, but also isn't she too young to be at home alone? Just saying. Oh my god. Right? Like, sir, it's a nanny. Like, can you hire somebody? It's Providence. Yeah. Have you ever seen what it's like? It's really hard not to get attached to children. Like, unless you're dead inside completely, which I don't think he's quite there yet. Wow. She's about to get a lot of trouble started. Yeah, this is where it's going to get messy. Because, like, I understand her not wanting to tell him what she can do, but at the same time, he's going to end up getting uncovered accidentally. It's her imaginary friend. Oh, they've been filling her mind with this from a very long time ago. Oh, poor Anya's got some trauma. That's my favorite hat. That's right. Tune it to the face. Damn, he got careless. Right? Do you see now why you don't touch things, Anya? Dying over a toupee. Master of disguise. Shh. I'm sorry, I gotta agree, but no. Actually, no, they don't suck. They are not supposed to be on spy missions. I called it. I called it. This is gonna bring him back. I mean, it's not really 100% your fault. This was a really weird and stupid mission. Let's be real. Anyways, we all know she's gonna go right back to that apartment. Oh? Yeah, he does his homework. Yeah. And you'll definitely stay away from my fake kid. Two guesses who's behind this. It's so funny because we know she knows the truth. Fair enough. You both know what it's like to be abandoned. Oh, really? Me too. She's totally gonna cheat. That's why you should have studied. Did she remember like a good girl? Good girl. Oh, she's already getting to you, fam. It's love, my friend. Love will knock you on your ass sometimes, but it's for the best. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a little extra scene. He just taking a nap. Ooh, nice new apartment. Damn! Too much truth! The fact that he's willing to sleep so soundly. Cute. Yes, she's plotting on you at 6. Yep, they gotta make sure that you're rich and snobby enough to take the kid. Thank you. I already knew that. Cute. All right, looks like we're getting a little preview for the next episode, so we'll just stop there. Well, guys, that was the first episode of Spy Family, and I like it a lot. It's actually quite intrinsically funny, which I like, and I'm really liking this dynamic that they're creating, obviously right now, just between Anya and Twilight, or Lloyd is the name we're going to get for him so far. But I'm glad that I kind of called that this whole situation is going to slowly help us understand Lloyd's character more, and I feel like when we eventually meet whoever Mother will be, we're going to probably get similar flashbacks and insights into who she is as a character too through this family dynamic. But I like that we found out that Lloyd was an orphan as well, someone who was kind of abandoned by society. And so this is why he's kind of, well, he didn't realize that that's the reason why he's connecting with Anya and feeling drawn to her. Understandably, he's trying to maintain his veneer of being like this emotionless, robot for the cause, but we all know that that's just not true of human nature. I mean, I'm a little worried because typically in these situations, probably one of the reasons why he is such a damn good spy is the fact that he doesn't have those general emotional attachments that you typically see in a normal person. But at the same time, others would argue that having a family dynamic and people that you care for and things that you're passionate about outside of your work would make you better at whatever it is you're doing. So I know that's going to make it better though, because obviously at some point he's going to find out that Anya has this ability, and that, I mean, for a spy to have someone who's a mind reader is kind of invaluable. But in saying that, it's very important that when those types of things happen, that there isn't a situation where someone's being taken advantage of. We saw just the tiniest flash of Anya's past. Whoever created her or discovered her, they already used her and were trying to turn her into something for their own ends, and we see that still has left a real scar on her. So I think it's important, and I think we're not going to find that out. Like, I feel like we're not going to have the parents find out what Anya is capable of probably until very late in the season. I'm assuming they're doing seasons here, but either way, I think it's a slippery slope to get into relying on that or expecting her to use it to help them, because like I said, I don't think Anya ever wants to feel like she's only useful or desired for her powers. She wants that love for her. She wants that desire for her as a person. And I think that, both her and Lloyd's abandonment issues are going to kind of amalgamate throughout this series, and they're going to kind of become very essential for each other. But we already saw it, right? The way he panicked when he realized that she was possibly in danger this episode. He's already bonding with her and he doesn't even realize it. Also, the fact that he just said there at the end of the episode that he fell asleep in front of her, dead asleep too. I was about to say, like, for a spy, you sure are sleeping pretty heavy. But again, that shows that he already feels a deep level of trust with Anya, which is probably something he's not felt in a long time. And that's something that, again, a lot of us take for granted. So I'm liking it. I like that we're going to see kind of a shift and a restructuring of who Lloyd is as a person and as a spy through this experience. And I'm kind of really interested to see now when the wife comes in, how that dynamic's going to shift again, yet again, and whether or not we're actually going to get a love aspect as well, a romantic love, I should say, aspect to it as well, because, you know, they're going to have to play the part of a husband and wife, and that kind of thing can seep into, you know, the reality of the situation as well. So I think that was a great pilot. Like I said, it made me laugh out loud. I think it's really well written. I really like the action scenes, and I like the fact that they're really showing this really interesting dichotomy of Lloyd and how he functions. So I think it's going to be a fun series, and I'm going to enjoy watching it a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next video.